those Christmas days, how do you experience those Christmas days?
The Christmas
how sad, you know.
in prison? Sad. It was sad. You know, nothing like going, better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why, Santa Claus isn't coming here. And then you gotta go, you know, making a list and checking it twice, gonna make sure who's naughty or nice. Well, Santa Claus isn't coming here, you know. But anyhow, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
It was funny.
It was really, really sad for me because, again, in the book I talk about, as I would go through, you would see the moms and the kids getting ready to go inside the conference room, and they would have this little Charlie Brown Christmas tree and some candies and punch, and that's it. So for me, it's like, so what do the kids see? What do the kids learn? Well, they become the kids that I'm working with, that you'll work with. And that's what they see. And then it's just a vicious circle. It just made me really sad. Because Christmas to me is supposed to be about family, love, just, you know, that whole spirit of things. And it was just sad and very disappointing. Lonely, cold, raw. It was just sad. Yes, ma'am.
You could just like describe, like, I know you like described it in the book, but just to hear it from you, like what it was like when just you and the band went out and just there was like thousands of inmates just in the yard, and there was like no.
It was a
officers,
sea of denim, a blue sea of denim with guys hugging and kissing each other. And the band and I talked about that, and we've talked about it since, because they're gonna film that scene for the movie. You know, it's always, because I'm not a gay man. I'm in touch with my feminist side, which I think all guys should be in touch with their feminist side. I like bubble baths. I like smelling good. I like putting lotions on. I'm not a fighter kind of a guy and stuff. But to watch guys that are, you know, all tattooed out and their fingers all yellow with Cheetos, only it's from cheap cigarettes, licking each other or, you know, French kissing each other in front of us where we're singing, again, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. And they're out there dancing and singing. It was pretty awing. And that was one of the parts of the band that they'll never forget, because we still talk about that. Not being dressed like anybody else. Again, look at everybody's individual. You don't look the same. Everybody has their own thing going. That's individuality. Is that the right word? So when you see everybody that looks the same and they act the same and you look different, it puts you on the spot. And it changed all these guys' lives. We talk about it a lot. So that was kind of hard for these guys to see grown men hugging and kissing each other. That was the hard part. Because everybody assumes that if you hug and kiss a guy and have sex with him that you're gay. And it's not like that in prison. It has nothing to do with it. He's my buddy. I'm not going to pick on you. I swear to God, I won't do that. I'll go for this guy. How's that? So we're going to be buddies. He's my pal. He's my friend. He's my lover. He's my best friend. I can rely on and talk to. And if you say I'm gay for us getting it on, I will kill you. That was the hard part for my buddies to really check out. I was not saying used to it, but I've seen it a lot. It's the way of life. So that was the hard part for those guys. And plus, being in a prison doing a gig, it's just the oddest thing. It was a great thing, but it was odd. It's like me taking you to the moon. Or for me right now to be telling my friends back in Michigan, I'm going to this professor's class and talking to this graduating class. I got it on my Facebook, go check it out. It's like, it's the craziest stuff. It was like going to a whole other world. So the guys were really affected. And again, they knew what freedom was. That word freedom. Yes, ma'am?
How can we sleep with each other and that's his best friend, and that's his lover or whatever, and not be gay? I mean,
don't call me gay now because I'll kill you. It has nothing to do with it. It's a friendship thing. It has nothing to do with being gay. It's a friendship thing. Because they don't have anybody else. And then they realize, wow. Well, first of all, we're cellies. So we got to get along. You know, you're in the size of a room smaller than a bathroom. It's like a closet. So it's just you and I, or you and her, or him and I. And so it's a closeness thing. You bond with each other. It's not a gay thing. And that's how they look at it. It's just not a gay thing. It's a psychological deal. Because you're dealing with somebody that's never had love and attention. to be told you're doing a great job. I love you. You did good. I'm proud of you. They've never heard those words up until now. And so they have an affection and a respect for someone. That's where it enters. They don't even think about it. And when it comes to the sex part, it's just sex. It's a survival thing. None of these guys in this room are ever gonna think, I'm not gonna do anything with a guy, ooh! Well, everybody has urges. It's a human thing. It's not sex, it's just what it is. So they don't look at it that way. So when the girls that I work with that have guys in prison that are their boyfriends, I say, make sure that they get hepatitis C and HIV, checked out, because they may have it. Oh, my boyfriend's not gay. Well, none of them are gay. It's survival. That's just what it is. And that's what people don't understand. Does that answer your question? I don't mean to get too gross, but it's kind of wacky how that works, but that's the institutionalized incarceration mindset.